Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of the day you are watching this. How's it all going? Today we are going to be playing Skyrim, but we're not going to be playing an original Skyrim build. We are going to be playing a Wabberjack mod list called Elysium. This Wabberjack mod list is a good balance of graphics, realism, and immersion. Okay, and that's the thing we love about RPGs. For me, RPGs should be immersive, and I'm going to try my hardest to go along in this series and play out how I would play out the character as we are going to build it. And we're going to start a fresh build, and we are going to be going for a mage build. But we're not going to go in as a mage build that we're almighty, starting from the top of the barrel. We are going to be starting as a young slum who's just came into the world. He has just came in from another land. He's just crossed the border into the city. And he's going to learn his way up. He's a troubled child who has left his lands, who has left his mother and father because he can't understand why he's different to other folk. He possesses these skills where other people around him do not have. These skills are making him go crazy because he doesn't understand them. He doesn't understand how to control them. But he heard in a distant land that there is a place where others come along and they do come together and understand and be able to help him understand how he's going to control his powers. So we are going to create our character right now because he got in a bit of a mess, and we had to have a bit of old plastic surgery. So plastic surgery wasn't around in these days, but there was a very small kind of doctor who could help us out and make us into the man we became. So over the time, as we travel these lands, we have aged. We have came from a far, far, far land. We have come from the great lands of England, and we are going to be coming from England all the way over into the lands of Skyrim. But now, when we left, we was a boy, but now we are a man. We are a man. Our cousins was a great sorceress, but it was never spoken about in our family because our family always cast out anything what was not normal. If you wasn't fitting in line, you wasn't to be known. You must keep everything shush, or you will be cast off, jailed, stoned, killed. But we made it out. We made it out. And we are going to get into this. We are not going to start at the top. We're not going to be the almighty sorceress, as we will be, because we don't understand things yet. We don't understand how our powers work. We need someone to help us. We're just a hungry young man looking to be able to control his anger, his magic, and be able to use it for good. Because at the minute, we are a bit thin. The reason being we were a bit thin. We've had to live off the land, but we're not very good at doing what we need to do. Because we left as a young boy, we didn't really learn much from our mother and father. It was just simple farmer folk. We understand how to tend to wildlife, how to get resources for ourselves, how to harvest plants for food. But we didn't really get taught how to be a hunter. So we will be creating this character, and we will jump in a moment. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Marvin. He is an 18-year-old fellow. He does look a bit worse for wear, unfortunately, but this is what happens when you live in the wild. He left his mother and father at the age of 8. So he hasn't really had the best of skincare and ways to treat himself. It's took him 10 years to get here. He's come by foot. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off
my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
As just arrived. We are not going to arrive aboard a ship. We are going to go I am camping in the woods.
The woods
as we don't know we don't understand or know anything about this land, and we have just landed in, so we do not want to have all the luxuries. We just have some simple gear. We have a bow. We have a knife. We just have common knowledge, a little camp, and that is how we're going to start our life. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Here he is. So, what we need to do first is pick our religion. As we've got into this new land, there is religions, which we didn't know of before. As we have come from a different land, we don't understand anything about these religions. We don't understand about people's beliefs. We didn't have anything like this when we came from our land. So what we are going to do is have a little quick look through these of what god we are going to choose and what god we are going to look at, and decide who we're gonna, give ourselves to. Follow the elven dynasty. Zarex? I think that's how it's pronounced. Once a mortal scribe. So this is kind of like the line we're going down. The historian god keeps track of all the elvish accomplishments. Receive an additional skill point from reading a skill book. Tenants. Explore new locations, which is something we're going to do naturally. Read the stories of others. Well, if we want wisdom, we are going to have to read books. Study the wide variety of spells. This is exactly what we're looking for. And Bretons are most deserving of my favor. This is the guy we're going to go for. Zarex? Zarex? I'm guessing that's how it's spelled. Let's have a look. So this is our camp. It's just a simple camp. Damn. Already. Seeing beasts from foreign lands which we haven't seen before. Hopefully, he has not seen us. Hopefully, he does not turn back. Okay, here we are in our camp. We have finally made it into the foreign lands. If we look at our map real quick, we are in this kind of situation here. We have landed in. We have came from the south. We came over these mountains. We managed to find a little camp as we was really hungry. We came in from this trail here. We came in from the foreign land. And we haven't got no idea where we are to go. We are in a brand new land. We've no idea where we're going. We don't know anyone. Hopefully we'll be able to find our way. We have got some food and stuff we can eat. Let's make sure we have some okay, we have got no food left. We've got nothing left. So we have to abandon camp. We have to leave from our place. We're going to just take this axe because you never know when we're going to need it. We're going to take some wood with us in case we need to set up camp again. You never know. Just chopping some wood. We'll take a couple of batches of wood. And we've always got something there now to make a fire. Just make sure we don't leave nothing behind. These are all the things we've got. What we've got along the way. We got a couple of rings, which we don't ask about. We got those. You don't need to know how we got those. But we're gonna take all that stuff with us, and we are gonna move off out of the camp as we need to move away from this location. So, at the moment, we don't really understand how to use our skills. So what we are going to do for now, we are just going to use the good old bow. Because we have got quite handy with a bow over the time. Because we've had to. We've had to get used to a bow. Because if not, we wouldn't have been able to eat. You know? I haven't got a clue where we're going. So, the first thing we got to do is get to a road. Get to a near city. A near town somewhere. So we can escape out of this area. We need to find our way around. Might be a good idea to maybe stick local in case we don't quite find what we're looking for. But what we're going to do is we're going to have a little scrummage around, have a look, see if we can find anything. And hopefully we'll be able to find ourselves some fresh meat. Something to eat. Hopefully we might be able to find a path. Maybe be able to find someone who may be able to help us. Or point us in the right direction of where we're going to find the Mage Guild. Because at the moment we haven't got a clue where we're going. Or what we're doing. The weather's not feeling too great. The weather is definitely not looking all that good today. It's not a good time to be adventuring out. But we see a lantern. Is there a road here? Is this a road? Okay. We found a road. Okay. So hopefully we'll find a sign pointing in the right direction of somewhere where we need to go. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. So there's a few towns around us by the looks of it. We have Whiterun, Riverwood, and Fargrave to the left. These names are all so foreign to me. I do not know these names. I've never heard of these places ever. So to the right, back where we came from, we got Helgen, Ivanstead, and Riften. Okay. Maybe we should go back up to here. Maybe we should go... Helgen. Helgen sounds like a nice place, right? Helgen. It sounds quite nice. Let's go and have a look at Helgen. Let's see what's up here. Oh, Helgen. Is this Helgen just up here? Okay. It looks like we might have found our first little town. Hopefully there might be some people here who might be able to put us in the right direction. Maybe they might be able to help us out with what we need. Maybe we can get a couple of supplies and maybe... Maybe. Hello, great people. Marvin is... What? Okay. This doesn't look very optimistic, does it? Everything is burned. Everything is on fire. Is this where the smoke has come from? This is Helgen. This is indeed Helgen. How? What has happened here? What has happened here? Everything seems to be on fire. What has happened? Can we go inside? Maybe there's people inside. Oh dear. This place doesn't look all the best, does it? Okay, this place looks a little bit out of my depth. I wasn't expecting this, but maybe we can find some food. We're going to need it. Find some apples. That's going to help us out along the way. Because the problem what we've got is we haven't got a lot of stuff. So we need to adventure in these places because we do need to get more supplies for the road ahead because we don't know how far we're going to have to. Oh, Jesus. The whole place is falling on itself. I don't like this place. Let's get the bob out just in case something happens. Hello? There's dead people here. Oh. Are these dead? Oh, okay. Okay, there's something definitely going on here. Okay, while we're here, we are going to take all their meat. Because they're no longer going to need it, are they? Let's be honest. We're going to keep this out, though, just because we don't know what's coming ahead. We found some potions. Okay, we found some wine. Okay. So the potions just make me feel better. When I'm not feeling too great, I can take those. Okay. So we have got some rings. Don't ask about the rings. Don't ask about how we got these rings. We have got ourselves a full armor set of fur. Which I can't see really being that good. But what we are gonna do, we are gonna take their sword, because we haven't got an arm. We haven't got a short arm weapon. So what we're gonna do, just make sure we got that to hand. Because we got that to hand, if someone gets a little bit too close, we have something. We don't really want to use the axe, because if we use the axe and we destroy the axe, we don't want to not be able to get wood, because wood is going to be able to keep us alive at night, especially when it's cold. Especially when it's cold. We don't really want to be walking around this kind of place, but I feel like we need to at this point. We need to just see if we can get a couple of items just to help us along the way. It looks like people was tortured here. It looks like people was tortured. Have I got... I haven't got a torch. Okay, we need to be very careful in these shadows, because we're not going to be able to see. And if we can't see, it's not going to be all the best for us. Read the Book of the Dragonborn. Ooh, we do like the tales. The Book of the Dragonborn. Let me just read this real quick, guys. Okay, that was a very, very interesting book. Very interesting book. We understand there's a little bit more going in this place than first meets the eye. Can we get into this cage and get this potion? It's been a long time since I picked a lock. Oh, but we managed to do it first try. Okay. Oh, okay. This guy doesn't look like he needs these, right? Is it wrong to take the robes of a guy who doesn't need them anymore? So these robes, I can sense that they have some power to them. I can sense that they are going to help us along the way. I believe we should take these 100%. Okay, and there's more magic items here. And we found a book. A book. Okay, let's have a little look at this book. This book looks interesting. Okay. So in reading this book, we're going to learn a spell. Our first spell. It's going to teach us how we can actually control our spell and be able to use it. I feel like I've learned something. I feel like I've learned something. I feel like I've gained a little bit of power. Maybe we can use that spell now. Let's have a look. I can feel the power. Jesus. Oh my God. Okay. I haven't felt power like this before. Well, I have, but I've never been able to control it. I feel like I'm in control. God. Okay. Let's have a look at what these robes are. So these are going to help me with my magic, I think. I feel like they can help me. Maybe we should keep these on. We don't look too bad, do we? We look apart, you know? We look the part. That's the main thing. Okay. We need to be careful because it is very dark. We can't really see. Okay, let me just read this book, guys. Brief History of the Empire Part 2. We haven't seen Part 1, so we can't read that. We can't ruin the story. I'm pretty sure we'll find another one at some point. Okay, we've had another lockpick. Oh, we've had another book. Oh, History of the Empire Part 1. Okay, let me just read these two books, guys. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of history in this place. I didn't realize what I was getting myself into when I came here. Okay, there's a maze there. It looks a little bit too much for me though. I don't want to take that. I don't feel like I'm going to be very, very good at swinging that. With a sword, I feel like I can kind of get by with a sword. I used to have a dagger. I used to have a little dagger, what I used to use. And I used to chop things down. And I've used one to defend myself, but I lost it along the way. But I feel like we're not really gonna be much use with the mace. So I don't want to use a mace just because I don't really know how to use one. And I want to go and give myself a best shot, you know? Okay. Let's follow this place. See where it leads us. Seems like a very peaceful place. Looks very nice. The only thing, we just got to be careful. We can't afford to get caught off guard here. It looks like this is somewhere where someone might have been. It looks like there was a great fight here, though. It looks like there's a great fight. Well, we might as well take some of this stuff. After all, we don't. Whoa. Okay, okay. He's not alive. He's not alive. It was just twitching. It's just twitching. I must have kicked it. Oh. Oh, I was just stood on something. Okay, okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're okay. We're okay. It looks like there was a big war here. It looks like there's two factions here. You can tell by the different armor sets. There is definitely two types of people here. Let's take a backup bow just in case mine breaks. You never know when we need a backup of and we can always do with arrows. And after all, if they're not going to use it, we might as well take it from them. I don't like to be like that, but if they're not going to use it, then it's kind of a waste, right? I found a torch as well. This torch is probably going to be the best thing I've found in here at the moment. Where would I find it? Okay. Alright, let's... Okay. So this is the problem I got, guys. If I need to get my weapon out real quick, I need to get my bow out, I haven't got it. And this is why I picked the sword up. So if I just quickly put that onto my hip, I'm able to use it if I need to. There's a lot of fine things around here, though, right? Okay. We look alright at the moment. I'm surprised my torch hasn't gone out. It must be a very good torch. I'm glad I found this torch. It allows me to see a lot better in these darker places now. It really does. So we found a place called Helgen. And Helgen has been destroyed. And it looks like Helgen has collapsed on himself. And we can't get in any further into Helgen. Hopefully we do not find any resistance on the way out. Hopefully we do not find anyone. We don't want to be causing any problems here because we don't understand what's gone on here, and we don't know if someone's done this or something has done this. There are talks of legends on this land with dragons, and we have already seen one, so that is definitely a possibility, but someone or something has come through here and killed all these folk. Not one dragon could do this. No dragon could fit in here. And that would explain the damage. A dragon must have maybe destroyed this place. Only a dragon could make a place like this turn into ruins, right? Maybe we should leave here. Okay. Let's put my torch away. We don't need it right now. Okay. I think we're going to equip the bow again, just so we've got something for longer range if we do need it. We do need it. Everything here seems to be destroyed. I feel like we should leave this place in case somebody comes back or something comes back. There's definitely something what's destroyed this. Definitely. So we look on our little local map. It says we can go into Helgen a little bit more. Let's have a little look, further look into Helgen. See if we can... Maybe there's someone on the other side of the town, maybe. Looks all pretty broken up to me, though. Is there anything out this way? No. I was wondering if there was anything else potentially here. Everything has been destroyed, hasn't it? It's just ruins. Everything is gone. Is anyone in this house? Hello? It's just leftovers of what they used to be. There is a house. There is a bed here, though. I feel like this would be quite a safe place to take a nap for now, right? I feel like this would be a nice place to kind of relax for the evening. I feel like we've taken in a lot so far. We have entered into Skyrim. We have entered into this foreign land and found nothing but terror and fire at the moment. What we could use is fire. Fire to help us, right? We can have a little look around, see if anything's been left. I think on the whole, I think we're gonna rest for the day. It's been a long day, and we can wake up bright and early tomorrow, and we can get a good hide out and see what's going on. We need to leave this place because there's nothing left here for us. I feel like we're gonna be okay here for the night. So I'm gonna take a few hours sleep. I'm gonna sleep for around about 18 hours. Get good sleep. We can wake up nice, bright and early, and we can see what's going on.